Hello, and I welcome you once again to today's devotion from William J. He is looking at the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1, verse 22, where the Bible says, "See, the Lord your God has set the land before you. Go up, take possession, as the Lord, the God of your fathers, has told you. Do not fear or be dismayed." William J. writes, "We ought to transfer what is said here to the Jews concerning Canaan to ourselves with regard to our journey to a better country, that is, a heavenly one, for the one was designed to be a picture of the other. Observe the exhibit. See, the Lord your God has set the land before you." Where? In the Scriptures. Not in its full development, for it is a glory that is yet to be revealed, and it does not yet appear what we shall be, but in its general nature and in a way adapted to our present worries, and is likely to take hold of our mind. Here so many figures are employed, all of which help our conceptions, while they fall short of the actual subject. But does God place it before our eyes to tantalize us by awakening our notice and drawing forth our admiration and exciting our desire, when the blessing is actually not within our reach? Observe the command. Go up and possess it as the Lord, the God of your fathers, has told you. This supposes it to be something we can accomplish. Yes, and it makes the accomplishment our duty. Our missing it is not only our misery, but our crime. We shall be punished for neglecting so great a salvation. It is our guilt, the guilt of the vilest disobedience to the most gracious authority, for he not only allows us, but commands us to seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and commands us to believe on the name of his Son, Jesus Christ. Are we doing this? For he is the way, and we come to God by him. Observe the encouragement. Do not fear or be dismayed. To this we're liable on two accounts. First, by a sense of our own unworthiness. The greatness of the blessedness, when combined with the sense of our desert, astonishes the mind into a kind of credulity and makes hope seem no better than presumption. But everything here is free and designed to show the exceeding riches of his grace and his kindness toward us. We are as welcome as we are unworthy. So why then should we refuse to be comforted? Secondly, by a sense of our weakness. Who is sufficient for the distance, the difficulties, and the dangers? The Jews were dismayed by the report of the spies. The towns, they said, are walled up to heaven. There are the Anakims, in whose sight we are but grasshoppers. The people were disheartened. But what did Caleb say? "Let us go up at once and possess it, for we are able." And what did he mean by that? Without God? No, but with him as their leader and their keeper. And this he had promised. And is he not with you? Has he not said, "Fear not, for I am with you"? "Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. Yes, I will keep you. I will uphold you with the right hand of my righteousness." We cannot be too sensible of our weaknesses, but let us remember that his grace is sufficient for us. Has it not been sufficient for all those who have gone before us? A brief poem. Once they were mourning here below, and wet their couch with tears. They wrestled hard as we do now, with sins and doubts and fears. But their fears were worthless. They overcame, and now are more than conquerors through him who loved them. But the river Jordan rolls between. So it was with the Jews, and it was even overflowing its banks at the time. But the ark divided the waters. They went through dry shod, and their enemies were as still as a stone until they had entirely passed over. Great encouragement. Thanks for listening in. Hope to see you next time.